Welcome back to White Mountains. Today I'm joined in studio now by our first guest of the morning, Emily Eastman from King Pine Ski Area
Good morning.
at Purity Spring Resort. Thanks for coming up bright and early to talk with us for a while. Big vacation week, of course, at King Pine. You guys are celebrating, did I just mention 50 years?
50, yes. King Pine is 50 this year. We feel good.
And you don't look
yeah.
You don't look it. You're not showing your age.
Purity Spring Resort, our parent company, is 100. We turned 100 over the summer, had a big centennial celebration, and now it's 50 for King Pine.
Right.
So.
And of course, so many activities. People know King Pine Ski Area, great ski area for young families, especially. So many kids have been brought up skiing at King Pine, just south of Conway. But I don't know how many people do you think people are really understand the affiliation between King Pine and Purity Spring? Because if they're not, they're starting to, because you guys are getting mentions left and right. We
are getting mentions, but sometimes we try and keep it separate, but really we're not trying to hide things.
Yeah.
King Pine is family owned. We're owned by the Hoyt family, and many businesses down there that the Hoyt family has started. So it's Purity Spring Resort's the parent company, lodging lakeside in the summertime, but it's right on the beautiful lake in the winter. Right, you can have on mountain lodging in the winter as well, and right out your door, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and we have an indoor pool, but then it's King Pine. We have campgrounds, we have a boys' summer camp, we have a restaurant down there now, so everything. And
it's away from the hustle and bustle. It's just, but it's like 10 or 15 minutes outside of North Conway, so it's really close. But it does seem, it's encapsulated. You can just go there and you can enjoy the ski area for the day, but you can also enjoy an entire winter vacation just at that site with the lodging and the eating and the...
It's its own little valley.
Right, and you guys are starting to get acclaim for that. I know you've been mentioned frequently in some pretty big publications for your programs. Yes,
well, specifically for New Year's Eve, just recently we were mentioned in Frommer's, which is huge travel website, books, everything. So we were mentioning them for our lodging package and also our New Year's Eve celebration at the mountain. We've been mentioned Boston.com for top 10 Northeast New Year's Eve things.
You turn 50 and everybody wants to be a part of it.
I think that's it.
Okay, so let's talk about the skiing and riding and the events at King Pine this week. We'll start with today. First of all, skiing and riding. Tell me about it.
Excellent skiing. We have 8 trails. We're opening trails daily, snowmaking around the clock. I think we're going to have to shut down pretty soon as the temperatures warm up. But we'll start them back up as soon as we can in the next few days. And snow tubing opens today.
That's exciting.
First day for snow tubing, so that is exciting. And snow tubing's from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and you purchase 2-hour block. And we definitely recommend calling for that. You can reserve your tickets ahead of time. We do have limited tickets.
How popular that is.
Yes, yeah. So we have limited tickets, only so many tubes. And so call ahead for that. And we have great skiing on 8 trails. All of our lifts are open. The quote the other day, I was in the base lodge and I was just walking around and someone came in and they were talking to our person at the guest service desk and they're like, you guys don't have many trails open, but it's spectacular. So that was pretty good to hear.
Right.
Our snowmakers, our groomers, they are spectacular. We're pretty lucky to have such great people, and edge to edge skiing trails, if we're opening a trail, it is open, so no worries about rocks or sticks or anything. We are open if it's open, and so that's conditions.
Fantastic. The thing I like about King Pine is when you buy your lift ticket, it's also good for other activities at King Pine. So if you want to spend a half day skiing and then the kids want to try something different, you can go across the street to the Toco Dome and do some ice skating. Do you know if the Toco Dome
Unfortunately, right now, no ice skating, no cross-country skiing, no snowshoeing, but that is typically what our ticket includes. You purchase an all-day lift ticket, and halfway through the day, you can go over and snowshoe or ice skate. So that's typically, hopefully, stay tuned to our snow conditions page on our website because that is where we would say it if it does open, and we're hoping.
It'll be here soon, but snow tubing is definitely here today.
Yes, night skiing all week as well, and with night skiing, we have our family 4-pack back again. Moonlight family 4-pack, so a family of 4 can ski from 4 to 9 p.m.
Nice.
And it's only $54 for a family of 4. and great night skiing. Most of the front trails are open, so that's where our night skiing is.
Looks like some fun activities coming up this week. Night race tonight. Kids fun race tomorrow. What's a kids fun race?
We just set up a race course on our open slope, and you can go through as many times as you want. All of our events are free, so you just hop in, go down, take a run. The parents can ski next to the trail, and you can just keep doing that. It's a lot of fun, and you get a ribbon for participating, of course. And yeah, it's fun. And then the family night race, that's a dual challenge race. So you set up and you can race your mom or your dad, and that is fun.
Race my 4-year-old. I'd be nervous though, because I'd have no excuse for losing, but I probably would. And then it looks like you had Nevada Mountain Adventure demos coming up on the 29th.
And also included that is ramp. So if you're interested in new equipment this year, if you didn't get it for the holidays, definitely try it out before you buy it. Nevada brings all new stuff, and ramp has some really cool skis, very cool designs. So that is on Thursday.
Very nice. Powder Bear, will Powder Bear be making any appearances?
Powder Bear will be around. He will be out on the skis. He will definitely be around for New Year's Eve. So our big New Year's Eve event is, of course, on New Year's Eve. But you purchase a night ticket, and that's just 4 to 9 skiing. And that does count if you do the family 4-pack. So you can do that as well. But 4 to 9 p.m. and night skiing is included on that ticket. You can do our torchlight parade at the end of the night. It is limited, so you do have to get in line quick. We only have 100 high-intensity glow sticks, but it looks really cool when you're coming down the mountain. So everyone is encouraged to participate, and you do have to be able to ski a blue square in the dark. So we don't encourage the very small kids, but and then we've had fireworks, and I think we've heard rumors that our fireworks company's bringing a big 50 that they're gonna light on fire, and
wow.
And so we have that at the end of the night after the night skiing is finished. But we also have Bobo the Clown, and kids get together in the base lodge and with music and things like that. We have bonfire out front, snow tubing, of course. So just go online, look at what we have for New Year's Eve. It's a lot of fun. Last year we had a super time. The weather was perfect. It was the perfect storm. We had a really great time. But like I mentioned, we've been mentioned in Fromers and Boston.com, so it's definitely something to check out.
They're picking up on it. So be part of the craze, part of the trend. Head to King Pine. And I can't believe the affordability. Family 4-pack, 4 to 9 p.m., $54 for a family of 4 skiing. And of course, if you do that New Year's Eve night, you're all set, because there's so much extra.
Yeah. And if you're here staying overnight in the valley right now and maybe leaving in a couple days, we still do have lodging available for the New Year's Eve. So if that's an idea that you're interested in, go to purityspring.com. And with that, you get a few extras other than the normal ticket. But you get a private party in our tavern after, and DJ, and just a lot of fun things.
Right.
So.
And if you'd like to check out King Pine, give it a little bit of a test drive yourself. Let's say you're skiing somewhere else on Saturday. Head to King Pine on Sunday. I got a great tip from you guys last year. If you're located on Route 153. If you take Route 153 out of Conway, it's actually shorter. It connects right back to Route 16. It's actually shorter than driving Route 16 south.
It is. So, and you can't miss us. We're right there. You drive by King Pine. You drive through Purity Spring Resort.
It's beautiful, too.
Yeah. It is very pretty. But also, if you're going back on Sunday, check out our morning tickets. We have just morning tickets, which is very rare at ski areas. So you can get the groomed corduroy, fresh corduroy, and go home after that, or you can do an afternoon ticket as well. So
perfect.
Couple options.
If you're skiing somewhere else on Saturday, you just head back early Sunday morning, stop at King Pine, get in some runs, and then beat the traffic home because you're taking a shortcut back to Route 16. Emily Eastman, thank you so much for joining us. So many things going on at King Pine. They could probably find you on Facebook.
Facebook.com/KingPineSki.
And of course on the web.
KingPine.com.
Google is our friend. Just type in King Pine and you'll find everything King Pine. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you out in the snow.
Yes, definitely.
We'll be back with